Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition of Everyone Must Learn Kobotool Box. Thank you very much for the feedback received so far. Yes, if you are joining us for the first time or you've been following us, following this page, and you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so that you don't miss future videos. Yeah, you can subscribe. Just click on the red button there, which you can subscribe, and give us a shot. Yeah, so today we'll continue from where we ended. We're doing more of editing, skip logics, and criteria validation. Yeah, all right. So if you open your Kobotool Box account, assuming you closed and you have one draft form project that you were working on. In this case, we have Everyone Must Learn Kobo, and nothing has been deployed yet. So whilst we can even see it from this side, or yeah. So if you have more, they'll be listed here, and they'll be listed. They'll be listed on this view window, and even here, if you click on this draft, or you can click here for edits. If you want to clone it, more like duplicating the form, yeah, and so you can deploy if you want to replace the form, put translations, download the XLS form, yeah, all those other options, or save it as a template. So I'll just go ahead by clicking on it so that we open like that. Yeah, let's wait for it. Okay, so let me just click on edit for me that. So we have these questions. If you've been following up, you've reached at this level, you've done everything. And this time we'll start putting in things that we need to do. Well, start by editing. First, let me just minimize editing the form. Assuming you have a question which you feel needs to be put after someone's age, you need a question to be put here. You can just click, just come here in between someone's age and the favorite color, just come here and click. And we can put maybe marital status. Oops, marital status, like that. Then add, so it's going to be select one. You can put single and give it 1. Then married, maybe stock separated. Yeah, there needs to be 2. And we can now divorced, 3, right? Then need someone who is a widow like that. Oops. Yeah, so therefore, right? Then okay, when were you born? Assuming you think this question would be better off if it comes after age, how old are you, or before, how old are you? So you can just drag it where it's showing those blue lines there. Yeah, this means that you can place it here like that. Yeah, so place it here, right? Then you can even group questions according to what you want them to be. If you look at this question, these are these are demographic variables or questions, so you can just put them as a group. So you click how to select them. You click here where if you have this kind, I mean, I've seen how this case is changing. If it changes to this some kind of a select symbol, then you can just click on it. Yeah, then what control, then select other questions like this. Yeah, select them. Yeah, then they'll have a blue line when they're selected. This one is not selected, no wonder it's in grayish, right? Then come here to create a group, and you can have a group and rename a group as just demographics, like that. And even minimize the group if you want, but questions are still in that group. If you feel like this group needs to be deleted, just come here on delete. Then you can ungroup questions or delete the entire group. But if you want to remove the group, the whole group thing, just go and delete, then ungroup question, then they'll go back in the normal way, right? Cool. All right. Another thing that I want to talk about is criteria validation. How let's see, how are you? Okay, when were you born? Okay, question. I was thinking this is age. I want a question here, which shows respondents age, like that. Respondents age. Then click here, we'll give it supposed to be a number, right? Yeah. Now, want to limit respondents. What's this? The number of digits they're going to enter on this variable or this question. If our tool will be collecting data on people aged between 1 and 100. No, okay. Let me not go with that, but let's say 15 to 59. So what you do, just come to settings here on this same question. Come to settings, click on settings, then click on criteria validation criteria like that. Then add condition. Since we're saying someone should be 15 to 59, so here we're saying this question will be valid only if the following conditions apply. So this condition, I mean the question's response has to be, yeah. So this is greater. Yeah. So supposed to be greater than 14 if you want. So it starts from 15. Or if you want to be 15, the exact number that you want, like that, then you have to change the sign to greater than equal to, meaning you should start from 15, like that. Then if you just place somewhere here, then this another option will come, then you add another option. And it says here I'm supposed to be less than equal to 59. Yeah, then you can really put your error message. Then you have these, you need to choose condition. So question should match all these criteria. Question should match any of these, like match all these criteria, just leave it there. Then you can put the error message, like it's going to be participants below or above, below or above the required age. Yeah. Then you can close that. Okay. Then I want another question. So this can do it to all those questions that you need to put criteria. It can be income. Yeah. Even here we're saying number of hectares. So what you do, just go to validation criteria, then put the criteria. No, you want it to be not less than, it should be zero greater than equal to zero. So you just put greater than equal to, then you put zero. Or someone might put something, yeah. Yeah, if you want to limit, you can put a limit of hectares that you wish to put. Yeah, so that, yeah, it can be between 0 and 200, 0 and 5 hectares, something like that. Yeah. But if someone types -1, this could, it want to go to the next question. Right. Another thing here that which I didn't talk about is, I'm sure you've seen questions, tell me you've been responding to or answering someone's survey form where there's a star. Yeah, I should just put a star. Yeah, that means that question needs to be answered before you go to the next question. So how do you do that? Assuming what's more important to someone's gender, then you can go to settings, then just here we're saying question options, then you can just put mandatory response as yes, then this question, meaning will unless it is answered, that's when you can go to the next question. Like that. Or you can answer other questions, but you can't go to the next page or submit until this question is answered. Right. I'll put in another question, which maybe, let me just put it here. Can say, are you currently pregnant? Like that, right? So this will be a yes or no question. So we're going to select one, and you say yes. Oops. Yes. Then no, which is going to be 2. Something like that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Then this question can only be answered by female participant. So what you do is that you need to put a skip logic. So a skip logic, like in this term, this question, are you pregnant, depends on the response on gender. So you don't put, so if you go to settings, there's skip logic. Don't put a skip logic on gender, because this is independent from the other one. So the question that we need to put in the skip logic criteria, skip logic, let me just say skip logic, it's this question. So this one depends on that. So this one being independent, this is where we're going to put a skip logic. So I'm not saying that it's a dependent variable for this. No, I'm saying this question depends on what you're going to respond on that one. So we'll say skip logic, then add a condition, right? Then saying this question will only be displayed if the following conditions apply. So you're going to click like that. If you click here, then you're selecting a question. So you need to choose the question that you want to. So which one is this one? Yeah. So I'll say this question only displayed if the following condition or conditions apply. So respondent's gender. Respondent's gender equals to male. Nope. This question, it being a question where you ask female, so you're going to change the option here to female like that. Yeah. Then cause it was that the clicking, right? Then you can even save. Yeah, can save, and let's now preview. We see if this works now. All right. Just wait for it. Sometimes it takes time to load. Okay, loading. Yeah, if you still haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to the channel so that we make more videos. All right. And you don't miss out. If you have any comments, like the videos, click on the like icon. Okay, it's taking time. Let's wait for it. Okay. Subscribe, and you can also recommend someone to learn from this channel. I believe that this channel is explaining things in a layman's language, terms, right? Oh gosh, it's a good mistake. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I was saying, start by this respondent page. Let me try 14. You see that it will give you an error message, meaning that the participant below above the required age, unless you enter something which is within the range. Then that thing that I was thinking about this time, this question is required. Yeah. So you put a mandatory response yes, so that you have these. If you need all questions to have these, yeah, then you should be doing yes on each and every question. Right. Then let's see if I select male, you see that that question is not appearing here. Yeah. If I select female, then you come down, you see that there's this question which is saying, are you currently pregnant? Yes or no? Cool. And we talked about having a group. So here is a group of questions. Can even see, can even minimize the group if you want. After answering a group, you can minimize and start answering the questions. Yeah. You can close, yeah, just put them out, the questions. You have it this way. All right. So this is how you put your script logics to questions and validation criteria. Yeah, so the same to every question that you want. If you want, you can skip. You can put the script logic to what's this, to a group. I'm going to make another group. You can put groups in one group. I've filtered the questions for demographics. Then I'm going to select these other questions like that, so that I create another group. Cool. Then group them. Right. Then if your form starting with information about like where you read the consent form, yeah, so you can put the consent, like type whenever using the consent, hi, there is space, and I will be blah 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 blah. Yeah, goes on, yeah. Put that, then you can save it as a note. Where is not here? So it's not a question, but it's just a note. Then you can have another question on top before this group. You can even minimize your group, right? Then we're going to have maybe concept. Just write the shortcut. Concept. Yeah. Okay, let me just say use concept here. Well, I'll just say yes or no. Yes. For you to interview someone, they have to accept every condition that you're going to state. Yeah, in your survey. Yeah. So this is for ethics reasons. It's important to explain whatever you're doing to someone so that they agree or not. And it's up to them to agree. So you rate this, and they say yes, then we're going to answer this. If they say no, yeah, to indicate that. Oops, let me take back here. So remember, we have questions here in this group. Okay, just mind, expand with that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Then we want to put, let me try to filter them up. Yeah. You want to, if someone says yes, then these questions to be answered, everything. So you can go to settings of this group, not to a question, but to the group. Then you can go to skip logics and say add condition. Yeah. Then you can select a question which is consent one that comes before this and say yes. So if this is equals to yes, then it can be. If you want, you can even put not, then change to no. If consent is not equal to no, then it will be displayed. Just the same, right? Yeah. Then on this same group, private group, you can choose to have all questions show on the same screen. That's if you're using the form, the application. So you can choose to have all questions on the same screen, or you can be sliding to the next question. Yeah, so you can click this not, and repeat this group necessary. This is for other things. Right. So for repeat group, at times you have questions like the same number of households members, right? So this is number, right? Then you can have now name of household. I'll just write household member, and you can have it like this. If you want to get all the information about everyone. So if you talk about name, then it's a text. And age of household member, that, then put number. Then remember we said you can even put a criteria. So someone can be this term, oops, no, not this, but this validation criteria. Then click there. Someone should be greater than maybe -1. Yeah, because someone can be like 0 years. If you're calculating it in years, then can be less than, maybe less than 100, assuming we're going up to 100. Cool. You can put an error message if you want. Then you can even have education, education level, and you can select one which is like no education, one primary, just two secondary, three. Let's have the last one, just tertiary. Tertiary. 4. Cool. Yeah. Then maybe in microstatus. Now for this one, so instead of writing, I want to show you something. Instead of writing it, we're going to, since we have a question here and this, which was talking about microstatus under demographics, I can, instead of writing it again, I'll duplicate the question, then drag it, and put it here. Okay, come on. And just drop it here, then drag again. Drag it here. Then we're going to edit this one to status. Can say also member to status. Yeah. So I differentiate this question from the first one like that. Cool. Yeah. Even if you check the data column name, so this would be the name that will be used as a field name. Yeah. So you can edit field names if you want. You can just shorten it to MS. Yeah. So if I export this, if you want to show field names, then this is what we want to be showing. So field names have no space. They have like US underscore if you want to put a space. Cool. Then I want this to be repeated depending number of household members. Right. So click this one, control then that and this one, and make it as a group. Yeah. So this is household members information. See. Right. Then you can click on the settings of a group, not for a question, but for a group, like that. Then you say, okay, repeat this if necessary, which means that this will be repeated. So, cool. Then let me save. Wait for it to save. Then after saving, you can check. Wait again. Okay. Successfully updated. Let's see if this will load in time soon. Or I can try it, and this is taking time. Oh, let's wait to see. Hope you've subscribed to the channel. Yeah. If you love the videos, recommend them to someone and to learn more. Yeah, so remember here we said, okay, So the reason why this is coming is because these questions are coming because they're not part of, I didn't put them in the overall group. Now we go back and put them in the overall group so that if someone received consent, that's when they're going to, or they say, okay, you can interview me, that's when these other questions should show, including these ones. So you go back, so you can continue editing stuff. Right, so I'm going to minimize this. Remember, we have the overall group. So you can get this question push it in the group like that. Have our group and get this group. Okay, minimize the questions. Let's we have filtered them. Then get it again, put it here. Put the question. Wait. Yeah, like that. No. Yeah. So they're all in the main group in that. And then we can now check. Let's check now. Now it's going to work. Come on. Even save changes. Error. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So here, if you see that if you click no, then you can just go ahead and submit. Then if you say yes, then the questions will pop up with that. Cool. Now this time I'm interested in this one. So if you put how many number of, let's say there 3, then you can start with the first one. So here is 1, meaning it's the first one. Yeah. Sorry about that. Then you can put the name John. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah. And we have John, all this John 5, no education, single. Yeah. Then if you need to add a second person, then just click on add. Then you use is yeah. Then you add information. Mary 13, primary, single. Yeah. Then you continue adding with that. So this is what I was talking about. Hope we've learned something good today. Yeah. Look out for more videos. And this is the end of our today's update. So we did the editing, adding more questions. Yeah. And we looked at script logics. Before I actually go, here, assuming you need to put some, like, let's say there's can even have other option, so that then you put 6, then you can have a following up question which is called other. And then put it on text. Then this time we want to add the script logic. Then put the question that comes as so color. When someone, if they select other, then they can type something. So this will be coming when someone select other. Even show before we learn. Let's see. So you do this for all the questions that were the other option.